Good afternoon. I'm Monisa Cline here at the GBTA Broadcast Studio in San Diego, California. It's great to be here, and with us today I have Charity Rumery, Chief Revenue Officer for HQ. Charity, welcome.
Thank you. It's nice to be here.
So you came in from Chicago.
I did. I'm loving this San Diego weather.
Me too. And I understand this is your first GBTA convention.
It is my first GBTA convention, and I'm loving it.
Oh, wonderful. It's great to have you. There's a lot of energy and enthusiasm here, and it's a great opportunity to jump right into this industry, right?
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
So, based on what you're hearing and seeing, what's top of mind for the corporates today as it relates to their mobility program?
Absolutely. So mobility programs right now are top of mind for a lot of reasons. I mean, just look around at the macroeconomics of 9% inflation, salaries raising, everything's increasing in prices, the macroeconomic drivers on fuel prices. So in particular for ground transportation, where we deal, costs are top of mind for folks. But it's not just costs. You know, as the years unfolded, there's been a lot of concern about traveler experience and safety. So if you sat through the main stage today, you'd also probably notice a significant emphasis on sustainability. So lots of strategic initiatives as well, even diversity. So lots of top of minds. And when you think about impacting a corporation, if you listen to the main stage today, you heard that companies can really make an impact. If companies do something from the ground up, so to speak, whether it pertains to sustainability or diversity, they have the opportunity to make a real impact. So those things are top of mind for our customers right now.
I love it because I think back in the day it used to be everything was cost focused, right? Cost driven, all the decisions, but now it's more about doing the right things, right?
Absolutely.
And sustainability, DEI are those things that we need to be focused on. How does HQ solve for sustainability? What are you guys doing to help promote that?
Well, it's a great question. In fact, 24% of our companies that work with us, their expenses are related to ground transportation, and sustainability carbon impact is about 24% directly related to that. I mean, it's amazing the impact you can have by driving something through that corporate initiative. So in particular, what we're doing is we're allowing companies to track what type of vehicles they're taking, how many miles they're taking those vehicles, and really trace their carbon impact. We're providing monthly sustainability reports to our customers. And we're starting to really focus in on this and hone in our craft. And in fact, you'll see us start to work with our customers around what types of rides they want to prioritize. You just mentioned cost. People prioritize based on cost. That's very common. But now people are starting to ask, could I prioritize based on an EV ride? Could I prioritize on something different? And you can, and our software allows that so that they can put a real focus on what's important for that corporation.
That's great. I love that. So how did the corporate mobility space evolve post-pandemic, and how did it impact HQ?
Yeah, this is kind of a big answer. We all know it's still evolving, right? There are permanent changes we're all familiar with, but there are things that are still unfolding. When you think about things like commuting, we all used to be in the office 5 days a week, and now people really are going back to the office in earnest. Our customers are there 40 to 60% of the time, but guess what? The commute is altered. They're going different days of the week. The traffic patterns are different. So those things, you know, I don't know whether to say they're permanent, but it's starting to feel semi-permanent in that the commuting patterns have changed. But business travel is coming back strong, right? We want to be in front of our customers. We want to be in front of each other. That's why this conference has been so wonderful, right? And so that's changing. The where, the when, and the how we travel is changing. And in fact, I was just in an industry group meeting, and every company there admitted, look, we're not throttling business travel anymore. But what we cared about in January is different than what we care about now. So I think we all entered the year thinking about health and exposure risk as it pertains to travel. And now we're thinking about experience and happiness. And that makes me happy because it speaks volumes about this pandemic kind of moving along and us figuring out how to deal with it as a society. But for HQ in particular, it's helped us hone in our strategy, right? We're listening to what our customers care about. That pivot I just told you about to that experience is where our head is. What do our customers want from an experience? And so we're helping them vet drivers. We've introduced this product called HQ Connect that provides a completely vetted solution, closed loop for transportation that takes care of that piece so you know you're going to have a reliable, available ride that's on time. And then of course we take care of the billing on the back end to eliminate those errors and save the cost too, right? You get both of those things. And I mentioned already, you're going to see us continue to focus where our customers want to focus. Strategic initiatives like diversity, like sustainability. We're going to be able to report on those things with our customers so that we all can impact our businesses for good. That's really
Wow.
important to me.
Excellent. Well, it sounds like you guys are like super tuned in to what's important, right? Sustainability, DEI, and listening to customers and then integrating those changes to what the customer is asking for.
Absolutely.
So,
I'm proud of HQ for listening to our customers and reacting to it.
as you should be. So, welcome to GBTA.
Thank
We're
you.
happy to have you, and it's been a pleasure to spend some time with you, Charity.
Thank you. I've really enjoyed it. Thanks for
Thank
having
you.
me.
Monisa Cline here at the GBTA Broadcast Studio.